Hello everybody, welcome on in. I'm Orion. We are back with, of course, more Spell Brigade in the new update, except today we're not really going to do anything with the new update. The game did get harder, that's for sure, after wave 1, so we've been struggling with waves like 2 and 3 and trying to clear our normal runs. So today I'm gonna kind of pivot off dark a little bit and see if I think that's a little bit of the issue with me. Everybody else is kind of free to do what they want to do, but as you can see, we're all running the Star Mage. We're going to be doing the main focus of this build is we're going to be doing Falling Stars, and we're all going to take Acid. So we're going to do a Venom Falling Stars. The other 3 spells up to everybody else's discretion. I don't think I'm going to run any dark this time though. I kind of want to see if that's maybe an issue with some of this, to see if that's kind of like what's making the game feel a little bit harder than it was. But you know, like I said, they did increase the health, they did increase the damage of the enemies, so that could be why. But I thought it would be fun to try, because Falling Stars is definitely one of my favorite spells in the game. We're gonna go base crit damage. Falling Stars is definitely one of my favorite spells in the game, so we're gonna be running this, and then we're all gonna be taking acid on it. This will be like a really good spell to put acid on, because we're gonna get a lot of extra projectiles, we're gonna get explosion. It should do really well, like getting, especially if we all if we all have acid and venom. That means pretty much everybody on the map will pretty much have that acid debuff on them, and we'll all be doing additional damage. That may be a good time to pick up dark on something, since with dark spells you do less damage with that spell. So we'll see, but I'm probably not gonna take it. At least I don't think I will. We'll see. I don't know. I really don't know. I guess it'll be like a game time decision. I guess we'll kind of see what spells I get too. But I'm gonna try to get like some of the stronger spells in this game. Let's do damage. But obviously the main focus here is gonna be kind of Falling Stars, especially for the augments. I'm gonna try to get as many projectiles as I can get. So we're just putting acid on everything. That's gonna be the plan here. Oh, I took all his aggro. He's trying to run him through. Looks like he's trying to run him through the lava, and I stole that from C-Bonds. Good strategy though. I thought they avoided, like, I always thought they avoided the fire. Do they not? I always thought they avoided the fire. Doesn't look like they do. Maybe is that just my imagination that they did that? Okay, we'll do Scepter Mesh. I always like a good Scepter Mesh. So far, 2 pretty good spells. Okay, Fungi is pretty easy. Ooh, someone got Aurora Wings. That's a good one. I wouldn't mind getting Aurora Wings too. Yoink. One day we'll have to do... We did like an OP build before. We might have to revisit that and see how that works, to see kind of like... Well, maybe it's been a little too soon to do another OP spell run, because I don't think the opinions have changed too much. It's probably still going to be like Falling Stars, Aurora Wings, maybe like Rune Burst, and then that 4th spell is always kind of the in between. Like, it could be a bunch of things. Like, some people swear by Aether Beam, some people will say Broadsword. There's a few crazy people out there who say the Crescent Moon spell, which no, those people are wrong. I hate that spell. Okay, we're gonna re-roll these because I want to get the extra. I want to get the extra, or at least explode. So yeah, let's do the explode. I would have preferred the extra, at least in the beginning, but Okay, let's do cooldown. So the only thing I might consider putting dark on if I got it would be, I think, Aurora Wings. That might be the only thing. If I get Aurora Wings, maybe I'll try putting dark on that one. That's probably the only one, because I will try to get Aurora Wings because that's a really good spell. And it's a good healing spell too. Not like this game really benefits from healing though. And they made healing even worse, honestly, with with the buff in damage from the enemies after wave 1. They they definitely, like, it's definitely, healing has definitely got nerfed because now you're more prone to get one shot. Healing really only seems good for when you like reroll things. And then the occasional getting hit by like a small bug every once in a while, but after a while, so many things can just one-shot you. I will take the connecting, if we get that, the where the pillars connect. Ooh, no, I'm not even gonna bother with health. You know, I don't care. Usually, like, from my experience, usually the having a little bit more health for the most part hasn't been like the difference between winning and losing. Usually it's the damage, if we just don't have enough damage. Because if you're not killing everything, it really doesn't matter how much health you have. At least that's what it seems like. Alright, I'm gonna do the crit. We're always gonna do crit. Crit is king now. Crit has a very high priority on my pickup list now, even if it's at a lower clip, because it'll add up. Like, it adds up. Ooh, that was close. All right, let's do, oh, come on, a legendary spell size. Yuck. When I probably won't really, I don't really think I'll get anything that has it. I'm not gonna spend a lot of money on rerolls this round because I'm not gonna be too picky about what we get. In the last run, the last video we did, I spent a ridiculous amount of money re-rolling. I spent too much. I spent like over 2,000 re-rolling. So I don't want to get I don't want to get in the habit of doing that all the time. All right, we'll do Scepter Mesh damage. I'm getting too much Scepter Mesh, not enough Falling Stars. So right now, Russian already has Acid. Okay, I need to find where this is. It's gonna be bottom left, I assume. Oh, top left. Oh, man. I saw everybody, or at least a couple people down there. I just assumed it was gonna be down there. I got bamboozled. Whoopsies. Whoopsies, and now I can't get in there. Damn. This one's a tough one. Because we're kind of like trapped in here. Come on, blow that guy up. Alright, yeah, let's do Falling Stars for sure. Oh, so I forgot to do introductions. We're joined by Russian Dancer, Coalfire, and Seabonds. Again, if you want to do these runs with us, jump into the Discord. That's my daily reminder that if you want to do runs with us, that's the only way it's gonna happen. Jump in the Discord. Let me know. People are joining every day. Like the Discord's like awesome right now. I absolutely love it. One of the dreams of like being a content creator is to kind of like always build like this community, you know, and that's kind of what's happening. Like we have, you know, we could do this route. We have like more and more people joining. Oh man, okay, I'm gonna reroll this. Oh, I only get one reroll here. Oh, lucky me. Oh my god, that was so unfortunate. That's exactly what happened in the last video. I got stuck on low health, and then I got killed by like these new enemies that charge at you. Like that was super unfortunate. No, let me in there. Okay, I think I got that. Because revives count retroactively, so. But okay, so what was I talking about? Oh, the Discord. So you know, like content creators who like try to get their Discords going. Like I've had a Discord for years, you know, like for those that have been around for a while, like I was a Twitch streamer originally. That didn't work out too well, so I moved over to YouTube, and YouTube's been much better. I should have switched over to YouTube much longer ago, because YouTube fits like my life better. I can create 30-minute videos, 1-hour videos. I don't have to, because streaming, like if you want to get big on Twitch, you know, you need to be streaming a lot. Like if you want to be able to be a big streamer, it feels like you need to get like any sort of recognition and growth going. You need to be streaming like every day, or you need to treat it like a job, you know, like a 9 to 5. You need to be streaming every day during the week. And I wasn't doing that. I was streaming like 3 days a week for like 2.5 hours at a time. And that's nothing. Like you're not going to grow like a Twitch channel like that. And I was playing a lot of like niche games. Like I'd play a lot of like smaller indie games. So it's not like I was getting like a big following or anything. So I eventually switched over to YouTube, but part of the dream was to always kind of like to get like a Discord going, you know, like have people who like your content come in, and then everybody's like building a community, like-minded people come in, play the games. And so now like the Discord's been going off like almost every single day now. There's like 5 or 8 people in there like playing games in our voice channels. The unfortunate reality is I usually can't join them because I'm working, but it's still awesome to see like they're in there playing like without me being there, you know. They made friends with each other, and they're all in there playing together now. So it's definitely cool to see. So if you want to be part of that, jump in the Discord. There always seems like there's people in there now who are like especially willing to help. Like if you're a new player and you need help grinding for gold, there's kind of always someone in there who will be like, oh, I'll help you grind for gold, you know, things like that. So it's been awesome though. I love seeing it. I try to jump in like, I don't know, like Friday nights. that's usually like when I can do it. But like I said, I work all day when they're in there, and time zones are usually a factor too. And then when I'm done with work, I record content. Like that's my schedule. Okay, we'll do the. No, I probably should have taken that. Nope. Perfect. Falling stars, additional projectile, because that's the one I want. I want more projectiles. Okay, let's do crit by 4. We haven't done. Oh, there's got to be. Man, have we not gotten this relic yet? Let's go find the relic. Well, actually, no, I don't want to find the relic yet. This is me being slightly selfish. I'm gonna let someone else find it because I do not have a lot of HP. So I won't be able to do a good amount of rerolls. Oh, dang it. Oh man, okay. I was super close to that potion over there. Critical chance while standing still is a no. Oh man, so I get one reroll here. Okay. I guess we're doing offense defense because I'm not taking these other two. I didn't really want offense defense, but I guess this. Oh, who died? No, let me in. No, let me in. That was super close. I don't know if I'm gonna get credit for that one. So like I said, it's retroactive now. So if I'm able to get the relic, that gives me extra crit damage for revive. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, I'm gonna do base cooldown. So right now we have an 8, 9, and 9, and then I have an 8. So I'm kind of right on pace with everybody right now. Everybody has acid. And then we have broadsword and aurora wings, then aurora wings and chthonic charge, and then aurora wings. Tempting, but no. I'm gonna do a reroll, and I'm gonna do lightning. Ice could be pretty good too, but let's go lightning. Everybody has pretty good spells. So everybody has aurora wings except me. That shows you how good that spell is. So hopefully I can get it next. Because again, that would be, I might consider doing, because I've had luck with dark on the plant. That has worked out for me. Nope. As long as it's not like a 2-tier difference, I'm probably always going to take crit. But I have to really hope I get crit damage now. I think there's another relic out there too, but again, I don't have full health. Okay, these ones are no. These ones are a no. I'm gonna do just like 1 or 2 more rerolls though. I'll do 1 more reroll. Okay, we'll do Rune Burst then. Okay, at this point, the only spell I would consider maybe putting Dark on is the plant then. I think I would consider that. Because I'm kind of thinking like the way we've been playing this, it feels like it's less about trying to convert as many enemies as possible and just trying to being able to convert a few. Because if you have something like because the way we did it before with when we did it with Aether Beam, you know, like it really does such low damage, and it was like taking forever to convert enemies over, and it didn't really seem how many enemies you put that corruption on. If you didn't have the damage to convert them, it didn't matter. Okay, so with this one, I mean, like in this case, I'm not going to take the crit. I'll take the legendary. But again, I'm getting a lot of Scepter Mesh. With Scepter Mesh, I'll probably go all damage. Maybe ice. Maybe. But like, if we're doing acid, I kind of want to do like full damage. Like, I want to try to do literally as much damage as possible with this. I don't think anybody has dark yet either. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, Falling Star, 25%. Yeah, we have ice, and then someone has lightning birds. So no one's going dark yet. Okay, so here we'll do base crit damage. If it's not obvious, Scepter Mesh is going to be my second spell. Vengeful Sprout, Spore, Plant, whatever. That'll probably be number 3. And then Rune Burst, I think, will be last. Because we'll see about the plant. The plant, I don't think is like, oh, geez. Here's me again, not focusing on the objective. They're like, what is Orai doing? Don't worry, guys. This is normal. This happens all the time. I'm sure there wasn't enough enemies coming here. That's not the first time that's happened, and it's definitely not going to be the last. I get so lost on doing the objectives sometimes. I need a reminder. You're welcome. All right, let's do... I'm going to do a reroll here. Okay, we'll do Scepter Mesh Connects. Where's the I'm a Legend? Legend in the flesh, that's me. The last video I came in and I kicked the last soccer ball in and took full credit for completing the quest. Alright, again, too much Scepter Mesh. Too much Scepter Mesh, but, you know, I'm not gonna re-roll that. I'm 10 and 10. 10, 10, 1 and 1. Oh, man. Oh, come on. Like, this has been really bad timing. Because I only have one reroll here again. Oh, fudge. Yikes. Yikes. This is a big yikes. Alright, I think we gotta go down the route. We gotta go down the offense-defense route. Didn't want to do that, but that's the reality of where we're at because of... I've been too low, like, I've been too low on health here to get multiple rerolls. Everybody's got really good spells here, too. Alright, so hopefully for this last... Okay, I'm gonna re-roll this one. Hopefully for this last relic, I'll have more health. I need to find some potions or see if anybody has a heal up. I don't know if anybody has healing stuff yet. There's a couple spells that can do it. The plant can do it. Aurora Wings can do it. That's really it, I guess. Again, Scepter Mesh. Oh, Chthonic Charge can do heals too. So at some point, most people should have at least one healing spell. Right now, I don't think anybody does, though. It's funny, given the choice, it's like, let's see if anybody likes to take Dark. Because with most of the other runs, we've kind of forced it, you know, like we did a Hellfire run, so everybody had to take it. Because we've been kind of like testing it out to see how it works, but now that everybody has free reign to not take Dark, how many people are still going to take it? Like, I might take it. But again, I'm only going to take it on the plant. Because the plant's going to be my like higher damage single target, I guess. But even then, it's not going to be like that great. Oh, shoot. Okay, so we are at full health, so I basically just can't get hit. This is actually going to get crazy. 3 of us have Scepter Mesh. This is gonna be a very tough game to navigate through later. Okay, I'm just gonna do the Falling Stars. Yeah, if 3 of us have Scepter Mesh, that's a tough one. Because Scepter Mesh is very distracting. It is very tough to move through and pay attention for. Okay, this is another reroll. Man. Alright, I'm just gonna do my last reroll. Okay, at least I got 6% crit chance. I mean, I still want my spell, that's what I'm looking for. It's weird. He hasn't been like targeting me at all. Because there's always like one person who doesn't get targeted by his thing. Okay, I'm gonna do the movement speed because I'm gonna need movement speed. Since I have offense, defense now, and I have the bountiful quest. So every time I complete a quest, I'm gonna get 10 extra armor, and that's gonna give me less movement. See, I didn't get targeted again. DPS wise on the boss, nothing too. Oh man, those crab arms, man, they've been throwing me off recently. But DPS wise, nothing like extraordinary here. I partially think it is because we all started off with Falling Stars, though Falling Stars, well, Falling Stars is an amazing spell. I'm gonna do Falling Stars here. It's not a single target spell to like kill a boss, obviously. But we are putting stacks and stacks of acid on him, so. I think he got caught standing still there because we're just kind of holding him still in this middle area. Okay, let's go damage. I'm not really gonna try to take too much like armor here. Halfway dead. Oh no. No, I gotta get this. No, dang it. I ran away because I didn't want to die there. I don't think I got credit for that one. Oh no. Okay, let's do Falling Stars again. Okay, so that's gonna get me Venom now. So Blight, no. Reroll. Frostbite, Flux, no. Oh my gosh, give me freaking Venom. There it is. They all look so similar. Okay, so now we have Venom. This is not going so hot right now. he's not we got him like more than halfway, so he's kind of almost there. Man, I gotta get that revive, the revive one. Okay. Because now I think I have like 5 or 6 revives at this point. That's a lot of extra crit damage if I can get that relic. Okay, I have to try to get that crit one. Oh man, this is gonna give me like no health. Oh my gosh, it didn't show up. Brutal. That would have been like the one time. That would have been so much. That would have been so much crit damage. Okay, but now I have no health. Okay, we'll do base cooldown. Man, that's such a bummer. Because I got a bunch of revives here on this fight too. That would have been so much damage. Like I would have gotten at least 100% critical damage there. That sucks. Big bummers on that one. Hopefully we'll see some crit damage here. Jeez, like I did not want to die there when this boss fight was like done. Alright, that was a tough boss fight. That took a while. Uh-oh. Okay, well I guess I don't need the revives anymore. Okay, this is... I'm just gonna do the Scepter Mesh additional projectile. And then let's go Rune Burst. Or do I want to take the damage now since I'm going to lose out on this crit? Let's do the armor. I lost out on all that crit, so... Yeah, I don't have it anymore. Russian's trying to get me in there, but I don't have it anymore. I don't have it at all. Oh, that's such a bummer. So yeah, I guess we'll kind of have to go with the offense-defense route this time. So at least we have that. Like, at least I have something to boost my damage still. So every time we complete a quest, I'll get 10% extra damage. But that means I'm going to have to kind of build up movement speed too a little bit. But because of, like, I've kind of slowly shifted away from offense defense, at least going that whole route. Like, I don't mind just taking offense defense, because, you know, that usually gives you like 100, like, it'll give you like 100 something damage right off the get, or get you up to like 100% damage, which is super nice. But I don't really take, at least I don't take the armor ones anymore. And that's mainly because the crit stuff got such a big buff, like, because now they have the crit relic where every common you see, it'll increase your crit damage. And then retroactively doing the revive stuff, that's huge. You know, like if I would have picked it up on that last one, that would have given me probably like 100, 125 crit damage, which that would have been so good. Before it didn't like retroactively like give you the revives. It only worked afterwards. So crit has always been good, but crit is even better now. Oh, well, they're gonna seal the rift without needing anybody probably. Here I come. Don't worry, guys. You're welcome. Alright, this is a reroll. Yep, falling stars, additional projectile still. So far everybody except Coalfire right now has Venom, Or just Venom, acid. Hopefully this next boss fight will be a little bit better damage-wise once people have spells other than falling stars leveled up. Oh, shoot. Maybe I should level up Rune Burst a little bit more now, too. I should probably, yeah. I'm going to switch over to Rune Burst as my number 3 spell. I'm not going to worry about getting dark anymore. That'll be last priority. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna worry about trying to get the revive I mean, I'll go get him if I'm the only one. I don't know if anybody else has the crit stuff. I don't think anybody's really rushing over, so I'll just get him. This is gonna get very, very hard to see. I love it though. I mean, it looks cool. Like, we have a lot of cool spells out here. We got some scepter meshes. I love our Venom stars. Then we got all the chthonic charges. We got our birds flying around. We got tornadoes. We got lava pits. It's everything. Oh, come on. I stopped and waited for it. Okay, let's go spell range. Okay, this should be a nice, easy one. Maybe not as easy as I thought. I haven't destroyed, like, any of these statues still take so long to kill. Alright, those ones are all gone. Oh, let's come get this magnet. Alright, let's do... No, we'll stick with Scepter Mesh, just because That is my second highest level spell right now. Rune Burst, I don't even have an infusion on yet. But I guess I do want to try to get... I took, I can't even remember. I took the elemental one for the other one, right? With the extra elemental damage. So I should probably work on getting everything infused. Can't even remember what the last one was. I was so disappointed that it wasn't the one I wanted. But I do think I got the elemental infusion where I get 5% damage on elemental per infusion. Was that the one I got? I wish I could look. Like, I wish I could see what relics I have, but there's no there's no way to tell. I think, oh gosh, I think that was my last one. I think it was. Okay, I have to take this movement speed. That gets me back up to almost 40. I'll probably, at this point, I'll probably go Thunder on my fence. We'll go Thunder, and then for Rune Burst, I don't know. I'm still like, I'm just a big fan of Lightning on everything. So I'm not like, I might even put Lightning on my Rune Burst also. If we get the plant, we could go like maybe fire on the plant for more like single target damage stuff, but we'll see. Feels like this scepter mesh is just racking up damage on these guys. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, this is... Okay, we'll do Scepter Mesh. We'll do, yeah, Scepter Mesh duration. I'm gonna try to go down here. Hopefully these don't hit me. Okay, I thought I heard a death. Coal Fire went down. Where's Coal Fire at? Okay, I have to do a big old loop. And I have to go get to the objective. I'll try to... Oh, here's Coal Fire. Oh, here's the objective too, same place. Oh no, whew, that still counted. It like bounced off of me there for a second, but it still counted it. Okay, let's do reroll. Let's do Scepter Mesh Explodes for this one. 206% damage, 42 crit chance, not bad. 215 crit damage though, that's low. Like this infusion damage, if that was the one I got, I swear I can't remember. I think it's what the one I took though. But this infusion damage isn't really gonna kick in until like obviously later, like until I get all these infusions on my weapons. Otherwise, it's not gonna do anything for me right now because I only have like 3 infusions. So that's 15% extra elemental damage. That's not a lot. Now the level ups are just gonna be the level ups. Oh no, the level ups are gonna take even longer to get to. So it's just gonna take even longer now to get that extra boost in damage. All right. Oh, this one should be nice and easy. And I'm right here to actually help this time. Actually, this might get a little chaotic. I'm going to do a big old loop around here, though. Okay, let's go with Root Burst again there. Oh, shoot. C-Bond's bailed, too. Hopefully was that enough to complete it? It was. Okay, good. All right, let's do Scepter Mesh additional projectile again. Everybody officially has Venom too. You'll notice too, once we all got Venom, it kind of seems like everybody sort of abandoned that spell too. Everybody wants to start leveling everything else up. Because we have a 14, we have 2 14s and then 2 15s. So no one's trying to get that bad boy going anymore. We got the Venom. I think that's gonna be enough. Or acid. Okay, I'm gonna do that movement speed again. Because, I mean, since I have Scepter Mesh too, I kind of want to be as fast as I can so I can just move around, drop as many fences as I can, make sure I'm kind of in the middle of all these packs and maximizing its damage. Okay, let's do... I'm okay with movement speed right now, so let's do Scepter Mesh cooldown. Wait, what hit me there? It's my old age. I can't see the bugs anymore. That'll be the day when I am really sad, when I get too old and my reflexes and my hand-eye coordination just kind of diminish. Like right now it still seems pretty good. Like I can still keep up with like a lot of the younger people playing these games, even in my mid 40s, you know. But like I can still play games like Apex and Marvel Rivals and still feel like I'm doing pretty good. But it's one of those things, it's like, well, how much longer is that gonna last? All right, let's go. Yeah, let's go Thunder. Like, I'm definitely not in my prime, you know. Being in my mid 40s, that's definitely not the prime age for gaming. The only problem is when I was in my prime, you know, there was barely online gaming. We had, like, in my college, when I was in college, we were playing SOCOM 2 and you had to buy the PS2 network adapter. That was pretty much like, that was kind of like the game to play. We would try to do some sort of like LAN parties and stuff with like, not Call of Duty, what was the modern, no, not, what's the Medal of Honor? That's what I'm thinking of. We would do LAN parties for Medal of Honor in college. That was pretty fun. Those were definitely good times. And then I did WoW. WoW's not really like a hardcore reflex game though, but that was my college days too, so that was the big online game. Okay, let's go Rune Burst here finally. And then lightning it is. Lightning for everything. Like usually in games like this too, you know, if you get to pick an element between like, you know, like like what's your favorite element? Like if you were like Avatar or something, you know, and you get to control like wind, earth, fire, and all of that stuff. I think like usually like the lightning type elements in these games are usually my favorite. Like I'm not a big fan of fire. Fire is usually not like my go-to, and ice, I think ice can be okay, but it depends on the game. But if we're talking like, if we're getting out of like different elements, holy is my go-to. Like holy is gonna be the thing I almost always pick because love the paladin kind of stuff. But like in a game like this, like thunder and lightning are gonna be my favorite picks. Those are gonna be the ones I go for. I'd be curious, since they added dark, that makes me wonder if they're gonna add light, and then I wonder what light would do. Alright, let's go. I wish I could re-roll this. I don't know. I don't think I'm a good boss killer for this fight. I think I'm a good mob killer. I don't think I'm a good boss killer, though. Because, you know, like, my fences and my falling star, they just kind of do, like... Overall, they'll probably do really good damage numbers, but, you know, it's like tic-tac damage. Like, you just hit them 100 times for, like, 50 damage each time and kind of slowly drain them down, but... It's not going to be good for killing the boss. I don't really know if... Like, the damage in this game feels like it's a lot harder to come by now. We're also down to 1 revive, which is kind of rough. Like, even when he's, like, trapped in my fence for the whole time, like, look how much health he still has. Like, even though he just sits in there and, like, takes, like, 500, 500, 500 damage, or 1,000, or whatever he's taking, like, still just not doing anything to him. I'd be curious, like, are other people struggling, like, as much as we are in these runs? Like, did they give too much HP? Did they give too much of an HP buff to these guys? Because at this point, none of us are running dark. You know, we're not running dark, so there's no real... We don't have... Oh, that's gonna kill me. Damn. We don't have... Like, we don't have any, like, damage reduction here. Since dark gives us damage reduction, I don't think anybody has that. Looks like we have fire, we have all venom. Even with venom, we're not getting, like, the damage boost. So, I mean, he's only, like, the boss is only, like, 25% dead. And I get this as hardcore, but still, it's still, like, such a struggle. Oh, I thought I was gonna get the arch, the arch wizard thing. Okay, let's do cooldown. Unfortunately, I died too when I was our last death, so no revive for me. Gotta wait this one out. Yeah, and we have, I mean, we have good spells. Like, we have 3 people with Aurora Wings. Oh, Seabonds is down now. Now we're down to 2. This is gonna be, I know they're trying to run around in circles, but it's gonna be harder now with Seabonds down. Because see, like, all Seabonds mobs are gonna run up to him now. Or run over to Cole in Russian. Uh-oh. Get the revives up, so here comes me back in the game. I'm gonna run up this way though. I need to get to a little bit of safety. I can't go that way though, because then I'm gonna close in on Cole, and I don't want to trap him in there. I need to, if I want to get on the boss, I need to like rotate the same way as he is. I gotta take the armor. I gotta try to get that extra damage boost. Alright. I didn't really get in. I know he's doing the circle rotation. I didn't really get in on that though. Man, hopefully he can't catch me. If he catches up to me, he's gonna one-shot me. Wait, where is the boss? The boss isn't chasing us anymore. I thought the boss was on us. Oh no, he got pulled away. All right, let's do cooldown. I mean, like, look at this. He's not even halfway dead yet. Oh my goodness. I don't know what it was. Like, I was originally kind of blaming Dark because Dark reduced the damage of like a spell. Like, Dark reduced the damage of one of our spells by like 50%. And you know, if we had too much Dark, we were reducing all our like 2 of our spells damage. And so I kind of thought that maybe that was the issue. But yeah, now I don't think it is. I think I don't know if this is an overtune. Like, I don't know if they overtune the HP on these enemies, especially the boss. Kind of feels like it. Because he's not even halfway dead. Man, I wanted to get that health potion. I think the enemies are gonna outpace us here pretty soon. Like, eventually these enemies are gonna be too fast and we're just, like, right here. Like, this is... You know, like, this is... This is gonna be the end of us kind of soon here. I wonder if I can get that. I don't think I can. Okay, I'm gonna get whoever this is right here. Well, actually, look how many enemies are on them. I don't even think I can. Oh, I can get whoever this is up here. Let's do Rune Burst. Uh-oh, uh-oh. we're merging. We're merging. I mean, you would think I would be killing all of these enemies with, like, the amount of fences and stuff I'm dropping, and... shoot. Oh my gosh, he's so... They're too fast. Oh my goodness, how hard is this game now? This game is so hard now. Holy cow. Like, we can't even beat 2 waves anymore. We're like really struggling to beat 2 waves. I don't like, I really don't know what the issue was. We're not really doing too much different than what we did before, like in our previous runs. It's just they have so much health now. Okay, so let's look at what we have now. Most players revived, most damage taken, most elements fused, most objectives. My stats were okay. Like, nothing really that great. 242 damage, sure, that's good. 42 crit, eh. Like, I feel like I didn't see any crit chance or crit damage like later on in that game. Let's see, damage wise, 72 million, only 12 million from Falling Stars, 1.25. So I did 90, Russian with 45, Coalfire with 42, and Sea Bonds with 28. Yeah, that was just tough. It was just a tough run. I don't know, I think we're gonna have to like rethink. I guess I'm gonna have to get my mindset into this, that it's gonna be a lot harder now to beat 2 waves. Because, I mean, watch these videos from like 2 weeks ago. We were clearing 3 waves almost every single time, almost no matter what we did. It almost didn't matter what we did. We could do like the stupidest like Aether Beam stuff and we were still clearing it. I think the only thing we really struggled with was like Solar Pulse builds. But this time we ran really strong spells. Like we definitely all had kind of like the upper half. We had the upper half of like the spells here. Like we didn't have any of the bottom tier ones, but it still wasn't enough. But all right, I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.